Hi guys, so we're gonna jump right into some DIYs before we get into decorating my kitchen makeover. So I've never actually done a gingerbread theme in my kitchen before, and I have been trying to purchase quite a few pieces to kind of get this excuse me, up and running. And I had been looking for some cake stands and I couldn't find anything whimsical and fun, so I decided to make them myself. So I just have done I'm showing you what I've done before, which is spray painting some pieces from the Dollar Tree. That's actually a cake pan that I turned upside down and then attached it to the candlestick holder with E6000. And then I'm taking the gumdrops and I'm just using hot glue for this. It works out really well. And I decided to do a red and green alternating pattern. And voila! So the next one I love so much, it's so fun. I just poured 2 boxes of these gumdrops into this cup, and that I got in the glassware, like the dinnerware section at Dollar Tree, E6000 again, and I attached a clear Dollar Tree glass plate to the top. Really simple, and I wanted it to be that simple so that the gumdrops would really shine. Now these I love. There are mini, I'm going to call these my mini cake stands, and I just filled it up with candy just to give it that extra whimsical touch in my gingerbread kitchen. And I just was in this aisle, the party aisle, and I thought, what could I make a mini cake stand out of? And I found those 2 pieces and thought this would probably work best. They're not meant to go together, but I made it go together. And then this one's not really a DIY, but I just filled a Dollar Tree jar with some Dollar Tree Starlight peppermints in alternating green and red. And then, the last DIY, I've done quite a bit in this video. I took some wooden spoons and I took some Dollar Tree green and red paint and I just painted it along the handle. You can use painter's tape to mask off the top. I actually have a video on a detailed way to do this and doing it with an ombre effect. So I'll link that down below. But as you can see, I just did red and green. I didn't really use painter's tape. I just eyeballed it. I wasn't trying to make it perfect. And voila, I added some of those red velvet bows, and those are the DIYs. And as I mentioned, this is my first go, so I really love how it turned out. Stay till the very end so that you can just see everything together. But the first thing I wanted to work on, which I thought was going to be my focal piece, it's always the first thing I like to tackle in any sort of decorating because then I sort of decorate around it. And I thought my focal point would be the tree. This tree was actually in my bedroom last year, but I upgraded to a bigger tree and had this one left over and thought, let me do a gingerbread tree. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm wrapping it with some Dollar Tree garland just because I thought the tree was sparse and the red garland really gave it made it look fuller, I guess. And then I'm adding some of my basic ornaments, just the red, the green, the gold, just as filler ornaments. And once I had all of those filler ornaments into the tree, I decided to lay out all of the rest of my detailed, beautiful gingerbread ornaments. I wanted to see what I had, and this is my tip. I mean, I don't know how anyone else decorates their tree, but I always go in with the ornaments I have the most of and get those into the tree, and then I go down to, if I have 10, I go with the 10, then 8, 6, down, down, down. I might have gone out of order a little bit even on that method, just because this was a smaller tree, so I also had to make sure that I had enough room for some of my bigger pieces. But also, you know what, sometimes decorating the tree shouldn't come with any sort of method, it should just be about enjoying the moment and throwing things up wherever you feel like it. I love how it turned out. I think it really is the focal piece of my kitchen. It's so beautiful at night too, and my favorite part is this ribbon. I feel like this ribbon just tied it all in together. It's so perfect. It even has that coating of glitter to make it look like sugar crystals. Absolutely love it, and I'm also really glad that I bought the right amount of ornaments, so it just worked out perfectly. Now for my kitchen tablescape, which actually has a lot of Dollar Tree products, I didn't get too many clips of because I wasn't sure how I wanted it to look, even though I had actually designed this out. And you can see that if you remember some of those videos where I talked about my interior design plans for this, it really did come to life the way I had drawn it, but I didn't get too many clips because I kept moving some things around and I didn't want to waste my battery on it. But I did a gingerbread tablescape, and I will link all of the products and everything that I used down below. Then I basically move on to my kitchen countertops, and this is where I threw up all of those other little random pieces that I didn't have, that I didn't use anywhere else. But this is also basically the reveal, so I didn't film myself decorating the countertop. And you can just see that I've placed some gingerbread men. They look really cute. And I really love how it turned out. The one with the baker's hat is incredibly adorable. And then over on the opposite side of the counter, I put this display, but stay tuned because I actually made an update to this as well, but I didn't grab a clip for this video, but I ended up moving those 2 green trees, and I really like the way that it looks, but it looks cute just like this as well. And all of these gingerbread houses are mostly from Hobby Lobby, with the exception of one that was on my tablescape, which I got from the at-home store. And then you can just see how the cake stands pair up with the gingerbread house, and I really love it. I didn't even mean for them to go so well with the gingerbread houses, but I feel like they really truly do. Yeah, so that is it for my kitchen reveal, my gingerbread tablescape in 2020. I'm gonna have a little bit more budget to, grow my decor. So I can't wait to really see what happens next year, but I love how 2019 turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you soon. Bye.